Well, hello. Guess who has two thumbs and is stranded at the end of a cul-de-sac at the end of January with snow and wind chill temperatures in the negative 20 to 25 range. I'll give you a hint. It is I. Anyhow, a little something different. I have Mistlands going, so might as well take a little bit of a look at it. Gonna do a little bit of a mazel thing here. I don't know if anybody's going to be joining me tonight or not. I'm kind of hoping that everybody is bundled in and sleeping or whatever. It's going to be a shorter stream tonight too. I'm only going to be on for 2 hours, so we'll see how that goes. Alright. I'm going to give a quick listen to myself here as well. Okay, gotta verify my settings here. Server appearance. Yeti and Yeti, so we're good there. Alright, what can we do tonight? First of all, I want to point out that we have chickens. Dos chickens. Oh. We are running on a private server, and I am running Valheim Plus. So we've got a few things going in our favor regarding just quality of life. Not to mention the fact that I have actually found the vendor, and I have a location across the map a little ways, which is very close to both the Black Forest and also very close to Mistlands. So we'll probably be heading there in a few minutes as well. But I'm going to run over and take a look and see what we got going on for our lovely smithy over there. And let me give a quick listen to make sure that I have my volume level set correctly. Our lovely smithy over there. I think we're doing okay. Just in case, so let me crank that up a bit. All right. We're good to go there. So we do have some advantages. We have the flank of our Our little spit of land here actually is being protected by a couple of tamed wolves. What's up, buddy? We have our little boar farm going on here. So far, so good. Looks like they're going through their berries, so let me grab another stack here. Oh yeah, they're hungry. Got our meat up there. Yeah, this is what I mean about having our flanks being guarded. What is that? It sounded like a fueling. Why are they here? Why are they here? Well, we can definitely use the black metal. I don't think we have anything that we can actually use to make the stuff to make the black metal. Oh, my hand-to-hand is not great. Alright, so why do we have fuelings all the way over here, of all places? Skeletons, too? Was there an event going on that I missed? I totally missed it. Skeletons going on. What's going on? we got plenty of necks now. Oh, there we go. Yep, yep, yep. What's all this? That's right. There's so much going on here. I built this as a little humping. No, I've been playing solo, so there's been really no humping. A little hunting lodge up here. It is not impressive. Let's run our butts back here and see what's going on. We got piggies. So this is part of an experiment. I'm wondering if I have two tamed 2-star wolves hanging out. Will they hunt enough to feed themselves enough to actually make more of themselves? What the hell? Why are you out there? So the weird thing is, we are in the middle of nowhere. We're right in the smack dab middle of the meadows here. So I really don't know what the deal is there. Well, that started with me wanting to go and actually just check this out to begin with. Got a little more involved. A cantilever thing going off of rocks here. For some reason I did the whole building on rocks thing, and I'm not really sure why, but that's okay. Alright. Don't need deer trophies. Don't need brute trophies. You can do something with those things, and like with one of the new mechanisms. see what we got from okay. Alright. I'm going to correct this fire issue we're having over here. Oh, except I knocked down my... Oh, shoot. I knocked down my... workbench. I really haven't played this game all that much in the last calendar year. It's still pretty amazing. Let's do that. See if that makes a difference. I do have it turned on now that I can transport with ore. And other sundry goods. Really, I should be making something to support the chickens. Alright, how are our bees doing? They're doing fine. Okay, don't need those. I do need to get to the swamp though. I need iron. I also need more arrows. Oh, I just heard a chicken. I swear I did. go check. Oh, we got chickens. We'll take that egg. Oh, no, I want to have more chickens. We'll make more chickens. Alrighty. All right. I have hot coffee and I have my Wasser. And I have my heater on. So hopefully by the end of tonight I'm going to have the ability to feel the bottom of my feet again. I've been out shoveling. There we go. All right, we're on that. We have so much deer meat. Oh yeah, let's get rid of this stuff too. Don't need that. I don't know where my carrot seeds came from. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. All right. Need to build. Do I not have the ability to build a... Oh, this is weird. I swear I already had one. Let's check upstairs. Nope. What did I do here? Backwards. All right. Well, somehow I managed to lose the ability to actually get a Get a cultivator. Fine wood. Don't need that. Oh, cultivator's right frickin' in front of me there. There we go. Alright, let's cultivate some carrots. Oh, it's kind of low over here, isn't it? I'm disorganized. Alright, there's the hoe. I'm exposed. What? Okay. Let's see if we can't raise this up a little bit. It's not perfect. But, give this a run. Alright, we got carrots. Oh, I can't do carrots here. Oh my god, that sucks. Wait. Oh, I had to cultivate it first. There we go. It's been so long. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. We'll have to see if we can go and find some onion seeds. I think those are in Black Forest. Alright, let's get the rest of them to the chickens. I think they only eat seeds. Didn't work out there, did it? Oh, that's right, it'll make more arrows. Gotta go with 200 of them. Alright, that should do. Alright, get a quick night of sleep, then we'll head out. Oh, I should take a hoe with me.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, what's up, Zach?
Not too much. Just got back from seeing my sister and some of my family, and we had lost power like right before we left, and it was nice to come home and have it back on. So
Yeah, I hear it's happening kind of nationwide.
how are you doing tonight?
Well, I was out shoveling all day today.
Yeah, that's gonna be us in a few days, I think.
I heard you guys got a lot of wet, and then it's supposed to freeze once it gets cold.
We did. That's part of the reason why we came home when we did, because we wanted to get home before it dropped to freezing. Because obviously, with the amount of wet out there, that would be a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, I saw pictures of the back Christine's yard. It is just, it's a swimming pool. So I don't know how that's gonna go for her. Dog loves it.
Yeah, I bet. Does she have power, or?
Yeah, as far as I know, she does. I am in the middle of running some little Valheim trials here. I finally got it working on
The latest version?
yeah, on the server and everything, so. Alright, what we got going on here? I made a little outpost somewhere near the Mistlands, but I don't remember which direction it was from here. I do know that the Mistlands is impossible to see in.
Yeah, I think I saw someone else playing it. I think you have to use like the wisps for light.
Yeah, but I don't know how to do that. I think I see there's like a wisp trap that you can build, but I don't know what materials you need for it. I think that that's something where it'll attract them in. Which direction am I heading here? This looks like it's the wrong direction. Oh, goodness. Okay. This must just be Black Forest. Yeah, it looks fascinating. But, yeah, I don't know the first thing about it yet. I swear that somewhere around here is the Black Forest. Anyhow, part of the process was I ended up kind of wiping my dude out. Which means I started out with 0 skill and 0 equipment.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if it didn't carry over for whatever reason.
Don't know. So I just made a new one and I've been running with it. Yeah, it's one of those things where enough things have changed that it's, you know, it's not
Probably
a bad idea
right.
to start again anyhow.
Yeah.
Been some graphical changes in here too. It's subtle. This is pretty.
I think that's what Christina was saying.
It's a very pretty game. Oh, this is like an excellent place for a farm here. I may have built the home base in the wrong spot. That was kind of amusing. I was playing around with this a little bit, and I think it'd be kind of cool to just dive in for a couple hours one night sometime. And then all of the Salt Raiders ended up doing it over the last couple of days. Like, you know what? That's a niche I can probably scratch. So, oh, there's a spawner over there. Anyhow, I think part of the problem was that I got a little anxious. And when I found out that you couldn't actually get in other than the beta, I ended up having to nuke a bunch of things. And now you have to choose to store things locally. Otherwise, they're stored on the cloud. And I think mine were on the cloud, and somehow when they got to the cloud, they weren't equipped. That was just fine. Alright, I'll have for food.
Interesting.
Oh, and they have chickens.
Oh, they had chickens?
Yeah. Yeah, you can get chickens now from the vendor. I have to find swamps somewhere.
Isn't it usually next to Black Forest, or did they change it so it's like really random now?
I think it's random. The island that I started on this whatever random map this is, looks like it's just meadows and Black Forest. Now, what they were saying, if you have an already existing map that you've explored a lot of, that Mistlands won't fill in to anything that's already explored. So it'll only show
so
up.
it's really worth just making a new world.
It really is. So you get strips of them kind of everywhere. So yeah, I have almost no exploration on this particular slice of land. I have enough to find the vendor, which was amazing, but that was about it. Map. Where am I? Oh. Oh, it was surrounded by Black Forest. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to take a boat trip then, I guess. I got Valheim Plus to work on everything as well, so a lot of little pain points have been taken care of.
Oh right, that was a mod, right?
Yeah, it's a mod manager mod type thing where yeah you could do a bunch of little tweaks and things. And the one that I ended up doing was most often was 8, 9. The fire thing where you don't have to keep on putting wood in fires.
Oh yeah, I get that.
I mean, I get the realism, but you know, we're a Viking in the afterlife, so I'm going to just suspend my sense of reality long enough to.
Right.
Okay, this guy's better than I am. There we go. Yeah, let's see it. I guess I'll have to go back to home base and then hit the road.
Are you streaming right now?
I am, actually, yeah.
Nice. How many viewers do you have?
Probably none. We're at the holidays. I don't blame them. Oh, skeletons. Oh yeah, I found a crypt. Oh, wait. What's in crypts again? Oh, Surtling cores, that's right.
Yep, and lots of skeletons.
You know what? Let's go inside. Oh, one skeleton out there just beating feet after a deer. Hilarious. What? What was that? One thing I've discovered is when I'm not used to having the headset on when I play this game. Usually I'm playing like not streaming.
Okay.
And the directional portion of it tends to freak me out a lot more than I would have expected.
Yeah, I can understand that, especially if it's not something you're used to.
Yeah. All right, you know what? I can't mine anything in there, can I? No, I can't. So we'll do that. And then we'll do that. Can I not? Oh, that sucks. I can't hold a torch and a weapon at the same time because of the rules I made. Oh, that sucks.
Well, how do you set it? Because you should be able to hold it in your offhand.
Yeah. Except I made it. I make things anticipating sometimes that Christina will not equip her shield. So I made it so that whenever you pull a one-handed weapon, it automatically equips the best shield you have. And then if I take and put something in my other hand, it de-equips my you know what? I'm just gonna go back and change the rule. Okay, log out. I can do this. Don't need a reason. And there we go. I do some things sometimes to make sure that Christina stays alive, which is probably not really helping. Alright, so kill the server.
Ends up biting you in the ass, so to speak.
Yeah, I need to take it off. And then I need to find where that file is. Valheim _plus.jp, or no, CFG. Here we go. Here we go. And shields is towards the bottom. Here we go. Yes, if set to true, when equipping a one-handed weapon, the best shield from your inventory is automatically equipped. Put that to false. When equipping a one-handed weapon, also unequips the shield. False. Set to true weapon switches, false, I've arrived, yada yada yada. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Fire up the server again. Well, I've been reading more about the FTX thing. I'm pretty glad that I stopped buying anything a while ago.
Yeah, that place seemed fishy to me from the start, so I avoided it.
Well, there was sure a lot of precedent, though, which was, they did a good job of promoting themselves. All right, server is... not running yet. Oh, there it is. I like how they have join codes now. I don't know what you do with them, where you're supposed to put them in, but they're out there. Okay, let's try this again. I'm pretty amazed it runs so well on a Nook. Of all things. All right.
Yeah.
Throw those in there in 8. Perfect. Oh, I want 6. There we go. I'm really curious about getting to the Mistlands because they have magic.
Interesting.
You have magic staffs, you have things that can do damage, you've got buffs, you've got heals. And you get the power to use them from food.
Ah, yes, gastromancy.
Yeah. Like everything else in the game. All of the... Apparently there's magic in the food that you have there. There's a whole nother set of forging and stuff you can do. There's like a whole other different type of forge there. But I don't know how to get any of the material. Oh, goodness. Don't know how to get any of the... Oop! Freaking ghost. Didn't even see it because it's a ghost. Need more food. But yeah, some of the food gives you whatever the word is, but it's actually mana. Which means to me if you don't have... Oop! If you are hungry, you can't do anything.
Well, gastromancy is it's a nickname that they give the magic that the ogres use in Warhammer Fantasy because they're all like their whole culture is about their guts and feeding the great maw. So the people refer to it as gastromancy because it's all about food, but to them everything is food.
I haven't seen, you know, I remember playing Warhammer like 40k back like 15 years ago maybe. I don't remember anything else about it. I see that it's been in the coming up more often inside of like streams and things.
Yeah, there's a big game that just came out like a month ago, but Games Workshop kind of did this thing that is genius, really, because essentially they decided that instead of locking down their property, they would let anybody, well, I guess not anybody, but essentially getting a license to make a game in the universe would be easier. So they come out with all these games every year, and you know, some of them are bad and some of them are good, but it gets the name out there and everything.
Well, it's a nice way to make money when you're not actually having to do anything regarding development.
But yeah, because I remember back in the day, Games Workshop, they were like literal. They were, I don't want to use the word Nazis, but they were very controlling about their property to the point where like they would go after fan websites and everything. And I think they kind of had their reckoning or their moment of realization when they, what was it? They tried to trademark the term Space Marine.
Oh.
And essentially the Heinlein estate was like, yeah, about that. The first use of the word Space Marine is in a little book called Starship Troopers. Have you heard of it?
It's a little
and
intellectual property called.
But it seems like that was a point where they kind of turned around. They changed their attitude about it. There you go, buddy.
Alive. Alright. Where did I put the Yeah, I remember when Apple sued Microsoft over the garbage can.
Yep.
And I'm thinking, you know, you guys stole that from Amiga.
And they stole the whole thing from Xerox.
Yeah. Alright, where did I put that? Look for where my skull is. My death spot. I've always kind of wanted to build a nice little fortress in the Black Forest area, but I just always think that random trolls are going to knock it down. Although I did see that they've got unmanned ballistas now that you can actually mount to your properties. No idea how you make them.
Like on walls?
Yeah, they're gigantic. They fire bolts at targets. I saw it in one of the videos. It's like as big as 3 people, basically. What was that? Oh, it's another crypt. Oh no, it's not a crypt. Where am I? Oh, I'm right towards it. There's a crypt right there too. Yeah, I also turned off the cannot teleport or warp with ores. Didn't make a lot of sense to me. So I just took it out of the game. Do I go in? Do I not go in? I got 3 cores. I need more cores. I gotta be honest, I've played the game a lot, like 379 hours according to what Stream has been telling me. So it's not like a wreck or anything, but it's a lot of hours. And
oh my god, how many hours have I played of that? I'm curious now.
I gotta admit, I have no idea what to put into a fermenter. It's probably like
honey for mead.
I think I've tried it.
I think.
I've had honey in my my hand, and it says nothing fermentable. I'm like, well, I don't know what you're supposed to put into it then. I got 2 fermenters up. Christina usually does all that work. Oh, what are you? That was a green skeleton. Skilly button. Oh, 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 here we go. Another load of cores.
Oh, interesting. For me, it says I've only played like 54 hours, but I swear it feels more than that.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm at going on 400. You'd think I'd be better at it.
Nah.
Not if I'm going to keep up with the channel, I suppose. Huh? Wait. Oh, here we go.
No, I only say that because like one of my favorite games of all time is Dota 2, and I have so many hours in that, but I still suck at it.
Yeah. Where am I? Alright. Oh, what are you? Aha, found the elder. Nice. I should go take the elder down. I remember the elders. What is that? Oh. I remember the elder just kicking my ass all over the place so many times. It's all just a matter of what kind of terrain you get them on. It's like a lightsaber duel.
Is that the giant tree? I don't remember.
Yeah, yeah. Give up. I've got the high ground. You cannot win. Well, I'm glad I stopped for this one. I've gotten like 10 cores out of it so far. I have to take out, I'm blanking on him right now. The swamp guy. Oh, I hate that guy.
I know it's a giant blob, but I can't remember what his name is.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate that guy. Alright.
I remember he was one of the first bosses where what you were attacking him with really mattered, because if I remember correctly, if you used edge weapons, they didn't, or pierce weapons, it did nothing.
Yeah, he's like immune to everything. You could just sit back and plink him, because he took almost no damage at all from arrows, unless they were cold arrows. But in order to use cold arrows, you have to have gone to the mountains and really farm the heck out of them. The mountains come after the swamp. bone mass. Whatever. All right. I managed to build a nice little house on a rock. What the hell? I keep on hearing something hitting wood all the time. Something beating down my house. No. Teleporting with wood. So good. So good. Or with ore. Such a pretty game. Such a pretty game. Alright. Berries. Bunch of those. More of those. When I first landed out here, I needed to. I built it on this little island. Where the carrots stop? I built it on this little island out here, and I couldn't get to it by swimming because my skills suck so bad. I died twice trying to get to the island. Then eventually I came back and I built a wooden walkway from rock to rock.
Damn.
It took me a couple days. Alright. I'm gonna check on the chickens. Meat. I am not. Goes there and there. And there. That's fine. Oh yeah, got 3 new chicks. Nice. Oh, and one of them just dropped another egg. it's, I guess it's more pleasant than hearing the pigs being born.
Yeah.
All right. I'll try to ride this storm out. And then I'm going to figure out what's going on with this fermenter. Okay, let's turn it. Not a great day to start sailing. Have food. Got decent weapons. Alright. I think Christina's jumping on here momentarily. Can I? I have no clue. Hmm. Hmm. Well, that's not working right. All right. All right. Let's do that.
Hey, friend.
Hey, what's up, Christina?
Hey, Christina.
I am getting the intermittent weather-related power flicker here and there.
Yeah, Zach said that they were where they were visiting. They lost power.
Well, we had lost power, and then when we went to my sister's house, they had lost power, but they had a generator, so
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. The infrastructure in this state is dicey at best.
I'm sure Paul will have nothing but agreement for you on any insult regarding this state.
Hey, I tell you what, I have had like a a mild little wind blow through here, and I've lost power for 8 hours. So I'm in a section of town where apparently it's connected to the rest of the town by like not even a polarized plug-in. It's one of the old school ones, you know, where you can plug an extension cord in, and there's like 5 different things you can plug in on the other side.
Yep.
Somebody trips over one of that, and this whole section of town goes out. So I can look across the road to the other side of town. The rest of the town's lit up just beautifully, no matter what the weather is. But slightest little storm, and I got no power.
Yeah.
However, that being said, it has been brutally cold here, and we've had major snow like every day for the last 2 weeks, and there's been no flicker in power. Ooh, I wonder if I just crashed.
Is your power going up?
Oh, I disconnected from the server.
You jinxed yourself.
No. The server's in the same place as me, honey, so... I mean, I can see the server from here. I like turned to the left and I disconnected.
Mm. Well, today's been like... Well, first of all, I was very grateful that we had torrential rains on and off that allowed all of the ice in my driveway to break up. So, pluses.
Plus, Charlie got to play in the
Gotta
pool.
take those small wins.
Right. Oh my god. My backyard is a lake and the dog decided to go swimming, Zach.
I don't blame him.
Yeah. He thinks it's awesome.
Oh, failed the
He
catch again.
also, for the first time, encountered a rose bush. Which was pretty hilarious because, you know, he's one of those dogs that likes to pick up a stick and, like, carry it around. And so he's, you know, he's swimming, you know, through the giant puddle back there. He comes around where the rose bush is, and I can see, like, that part of the bush has, like, a stem of it has fallen down. And he goes to pick it up. And he jumps, like, 3 feet in the air and starts shaking his head back and forth. And I was like, oh, he found the rose bush. And so he tries to walk up to it, and he tries to put his paw on it, and he gets him again. And he jumps back with his paw. And he's looking at this bush like, what the f*** is this bush? And it was hilarious watching him try to, like, figure it out. Because all he could figure out was, like, it's a danger stick.
This goes with everything I know about sticks.
Right? I am the master of sticks.
Like-
I destroy them.
My copious stick knowledge has been challenged.
Yep. So it was funny to watch him figure that out. It's like, I think it's like I only have 2 rose bushes left in the yard, but he found it. And part of me was like, Christina, you should go out there and take that away from him. And the other part of me was like, let him learn.
He's got to learn.
He's got to learn.
Oh, I see. The server was showing some crash report.
I always forget how pretty Valheim is.
Yeah.
That's what Paul was just saying.
It is, they do weather very well.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just going to minimize that.
So, Zach will also find this amusing as with our, like, you know, quote unquote millennial status. I sent you an article, right? You know, before you logged on about how there's complaints that Gen Z is not tech savvy in the workplace.
You sent that to me?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you know, what is it that you always said? we invented the technology and you guys just use it.
Pretty much. And even we
And
didn't invent it. The stuff was laid down the generation before us. The boomers actually were the ones that started it.
Right. So then the generation after us, so like Gen Z, they don't even use it. They just consume it. And they were saying how, especially with remote work, that they're really struggling. And that they're having difficulty adapting to using work-related platforms and everything for productivity.
Well, I imagine it's probably along the lines of, for us, it was something where it was perceived as a tool first, and then if you could do other things on it, that was neat, but that's not what it was really for.
Yeah, exactly.
And then for newer generations, they just see it as, or they know it's something that they can get entertainment from. So why put in more?
You don't have to know how it works in order to actually use it.
But you're always going to have some people who are interested, and those are the ones who obviously do very well. But yeah, it's just taken for granted, I guess.
Yeah, I would say my first use, when I was first using computers, was coding. Surprisingly. And we had to learn.
I was learning how to code. It was basic, and that was it. Well, basic, and then there was also Fortran and other things which are not user-friendly, but now everything's visually based.
COBOL.
Yeah, COBOL. C2. I'm gonna hit that rock. Oh, I did. Totally did. I'm sorry, Christina, you were saying. So, coding. I'm assuming in school?
Mm-hmm. Coding and writing papers. Like word processing.
Yeah.
Were the two main things. Like, we had typing classes when I was growing up.
Oh, yeah.
Which I don't think they do now. I think they assume everybody knows. But I used to have to take typing tests for accuracy and speed in like 3rd, 4th, 5th grade.
Yeah. It's useful though.
Yeah, I don't look at my hands for the most part. It's funny because sometimes Liv will be like, "How do you type so fast?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "You're not even
lots of practice."
Yeah, right? And she'll be like, "You're not even looking at it," because I'll be looking at the screen as I'm typing. And I'm like, "Well, I am looking at it. I'm looking at what I'm doing." And she's like, "But not your hands."
And I realized look at your hands, think about how much slow them down if you have to look at everything you're doing.
Oh my god! But then if you see them, that's why they're all like hunched over their little phones and devices. Yeah.
We got a turtle. Turtle. It seems like there's a lot more fish now. The visible fish.
Hold on.
Alright. Am I stopped? I think so. Alright, so start at this backside over here. Oh, I need food.
Okay. For the life of me, I can't figure out how to go into settings and turn off the audio.
There are two turtles side by side. Two Leviathans. Like right next to each other. They're talking? See that every day. Alright. Pickaxe. What's going on here? Why is this happening? Something really weird's going on in the game. I'm like sliding all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna guess this turtle isn't really here.
Oh, it's a glitch?
Normally that's like a sign of lag.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna, it's gonna not do this. I wonder if there's only one turtle here.
Oh, and it's somehow like duplicated or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with this next one and see what this one's like. I don't think I need it. I think I have. Is it chitin or is it chitin?
I've heard it both ways, but I think the preferred way is chitin.
That's how I've always pronounced it, but I've just heard it different ways.
I mean, if you want, I can log into work and see how the AI pronounces it.
No, it's okay. Plus, I'm thrown off too because I keep on listening to people from the UK on streams, and they pronounce everything incorrectly.
From what?
Like the Salt Raiders thing. Do you know how they say?
Oh, right.
How they say inventory? It's inventory.
Yeah.
Inventory. Okay. This one appears to be really here. Yeah, I think that's a phantom one over there. It's like the Lost Dutchman of
turtles.
Nope, it's the same here.
Oh, maybe you're encountering a bug or something.
I don't know. I'm getting out though. Alright, where am I on the map? Well, it's there enough for me to run the boat into. Right. There being something special about finding a serpent during the daytime when it's calm out. I don't know what that is, but there's an increased chance of something or other. Who knows? E-F. There we go. You know who shouldn't have left without circling cores and find wood? This guy.
Oh, you didn't bring the stuff to make a portal to come back?
I didn't have one set up there.
That's always a Christina thing for you, though. It's usually me being like, hold on, I have to pack 50 items.
I'm trying to embrace the real Viking portion of this, I guess. Actually, what I'm looking for is swamp. Yeah, I should have done something like that. There's apparently no swamp on the island I start with. I should have turned fog off. What is that? forest. Well, you know what? Let's take a look. Oh, just black forest.
Hey, Christina, remember how I was telling you about that Gloomhaven game that I had been playing?
Yeah.
So they ran a Kickstarter for like the next game, Frosthaven, and I completely missed it. And I've been kicking myself in the butt because I really wanted to get it, and it turns out that my wife had actually signed up for it and got it in the mail, and she gave it to me early. So I have the new game,
Aw.
and the box. I could literally kill a small child with it. It's very heavy.
Mhm.
Have you opened it yet, or are you waiting?
Awesome.
I haven't opened it yet.
Gotcha.
But maybe I know you said you like board games, Christina. Maybe that's something we could look into when Paul makes his way over here.
Just gotta get like 2 days straight where it isn't actively trying to kill everybody over the 1,000-mile radius.
Yeah, right.
Once in a generation storm. Awesome. It's awesome. Well, looks like this is another place that doesn't have swamp attached to it.
No, Zach, I think that'd be fun. I'm like supposed to be out of work. I do have to like log in for a half a day on the 28th, which I know I'm like totally defeating. I've probably worked 16 hours since I tried to use my 96 hours of PTO, but
It's really then not paid time off, is it?
well, it's just technical difficulties
Oh,
with
oh,
things.
oh. I think this is swamp. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna run into a tree. Oh my god, we're running into a tree. Oh god, I ran into a tree. Not only did I find swamp, I ran into the swamp. Christine, it sounds like you are having major heartburn again.
Do you really listen to me that closely?
Am I wrong?
No. But you are annoying. You can be right and still be very annoying.
It's only because you think being right is annoying for some reason when it's somebody else.
It's because she's not right often. I'm sorry, that was mean. I'll be quiet.
No, she is. She's right. She's right quite frequently, and she'll let you know that too. But if somebody else is right, it seems to bother her a little bit. Oh, awesome! More fog. Yes, you do. Your voice actually changes a bit, and you have. Oh, oh. Some very, very minor vocalizations I can hear. Okay. Technically that is swamp. But it's like a little strip in the middle of nowhere. That blows. Oh, wait, wait. Oh. Bigger swamp. Swamp Island. Look at the tiny Swamp Island. That's awesome. Just what everybody always wants is a tiny Swamp Island.
It's the teeny one.
I need a big swath of swamp with a bunch of, oh, wait a minute. A bunch of crypts on it.
You'll have to bring your bloods to make sure you can combat them.
You know, as long as you make yourself laugh, Christina, that's really all that's important.
Fuck you guys.
I could even hear you smiling when you said it.
I know, I heard it too.
Yeah?
Shut up.
It's like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. And you did it. And there was silence after it. All right. Oh, you know what? That might work.
You know, at least I try. I mean, the patheticness of it, I guess, is humor in itself to a certain degree. So, wait, did you get Beppin working and got all your bonus stuff back?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all working.
So when I log in, I won't be naked anymore. I'll have my stuff.
I don't know about that. I didn't have anything.
So you've accumulated all of this just in the last few days?
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus.
I just need to see how big this swamp is. I'll come back. I should have taken the carve.
The carve is more agile.
You know what? This might work. Oh no, this is a little tiny section of swamp too. Oh my god. Oh, that sucks. Oh, it's another little swamp island. Nice. Oh, you know what? This might work after all.
You know, I don't know if I remember the IP address to find this server location anymore.
Oh, I can get it to you. Well, let me get out of the swamp area first. I'm really tempted to turn off fog.
So, Zach, I need to get my sister a Christmas present. She's very quiet.
And since you know her
She's
sister so
introverted.
well,
She loves anime. she can speak and read and understand Japanese and some Korean. So normally I wind up doing one of three things. I go to that anime version of Hot Topic. You know the one I'm talking about in the mall?
I don't remember it off the top of my head, but yes.
It's like if you come in by the Sears entrance and like the whole like display is nothing but like Pikachu onesies and like My Hero Academia shirts and all that
Oh,
crap.
yeah, if I had gone down there, I probably blanked it out because I'm not a huge fan of anime, but...
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So normally I go there and get her something. But this year she made this decision that she was gonna like go ahead and like work towards buying a house. And I was just like, okay, or get an apartment. And so this whole time I've been like, okay, I'm just gonna like get her something for her new place, right? Like a fancy trash can or something that's like practical, but you don't really want to spend the money on yourself when you first get a new place.
Sure.
And then like she had some car issue that she is spending way too much time and money on unnecessarily. And so now she's like, well, now I have to put everything on hold because I've spent too much on my car to move out. And now I don't know what to do.
There's a question in there somewhere, Zach.
Well, what is something language-based and experiential? She likes certain games. I'm trying to think of like the last game I played with her. I think it was Legends of Zelda.
Okay.
And so the thing for me is I hate games like that.
It's kind of harsh, but okay.
Well, no, okay, as a person with no sense of direction, being
Oh,
dumped in a game where you just endlessly wander and don't know where you're going sucks. So try it, like that's it's a very stressful experience for me. So when I say I hate it, it's not that I'm just like, oh my god, this style of gameplay is terrible. I'm just like, I'm endlessly wandering everywhere and have no idea what's going on. So, that being said,
What does she have for equipment?
um, she's got a laptop that I think is an i7.
How new?
24 790
Probably like 2019, 2020.
220.
Do you know if she likes RPGs?
She does?
Does she have Steam?
Yes, she does. I asked her, I'm like, do you want to play Borderlands with us? And she's like, it seems intense. So I think she's not like into like
A
super
shooter?
violent. Yeah.
Does she like puzzles?
Yes.
It's a ton of puzzle games.
I got just a thing for you.
Yeah?
Mobile content.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
So, I have a hard time with anime because for whatever reason, a lot of it just makes me cringe really bad. Especially if it's
Yeah,
something
same.
with like 13-year-old, or like you have a 100-year-old character and they talk like a fucking 13-year-old.
Yeah.
However, I do love a lot of Japanese stuff, and I've always had a soft spot for the Shin Megami Tensei games, which this is like a spin-off series of. But this game is phenomenal. Like my wife had never heard of these games, and after watching me play it and beat it and falling in love with the characters and everything, she is like a huge fan of it now. But I would probably say that this, if she likes RPG-like games,
Mm-hmm.
this would probably be a good pick for her, because I mean she could
No, this
play it
is
in Japanese if she wanted, and
yes. No, this is perfect. Because the reason I wanted to think about games is because I figured if she's stuck there, she'd probably like to escape a little bit and pretend she's somewhere else. So no, this is all the things she loves, and she like watches K-dramas and everything. Not everyone is you, dear.
it's not like being John Malkovich.
You know, I laugh at your jokes when you guys make jokes.
I'm not holding you at gunpoint, so. I mean, if you're trying to say why don't I laugh at your jokes, no one's forcing you to laugh, Christina.
You don't have to laugh that hard, Paul.
I'm not. I'm crying. It was actually. I'm very sad. But all right. It's going to take this longboat right through this little tiny river. Can't see what could go wrong
Good
here.
luck.
Can't see anything going wrong here at all.
Do you have extra nails on you?
Oop! That didn't go well. Well, this is not bad.
There just seem to be a lot more fish.
Tons of fish. And Christina, I have a portal right where the Black Forest starts.
Nice.
Since I know that's where you like to hang out.
Does it lead to a berry patch?
There
Or
are
something?
check this out. I'll show you once I get home. The reason I actually built where I built was because there was a ton of raspberries right there. So let me take this hard right here. All right.
Thank you for the recommendation, Zach. That's perfect.
You are welcome.
And it's purchasable within the time frame of Christmas.
Mm-hmm. I hook friends up.
All right, let's get out of here. That's nice. I know I can make it through there. The swamp isn't that far that direction. That'll work.
The fish are even jumping?
Oh yeah, I've actually been walking along the shore and picking up the stuff that actually falls into the boat, or it falls into the shore.
Jeez. Fishing used to be so tedious. You'd sit there for like 15, 20 minutes and you'd get like 3 fish. Oh.
All right, here we go.
That did not sound good.
What?
What's that?
You ever hear like this like really bad like wrenching sound where it's like that's what
From,
just came from like down the street?
oh, like a car
Yeah, I
accident?
hear that often when I'm getting out of the chair after I've been sitting for a while.
Taco Bell? Taco
No,
Bell.
different sound.
I'm talking about myself.
But yeah, I'm hoping it wasn't a tree going over. Although it would be super nice if a tree collapsed my garage. I could totally get into that, because then I wouldn't have to pay to take it down. If my insurance would cover it.
I can't believe I left the door open. Did you do that? Oh, carrots are done.
Is that like a cowboy hat?
Huh? On me?
Yeah.
No, it's Erute. It's root armor.
Oh. Oh, that's
Root
new
armor, that's new.
It's like, yeah, it's relatively new. It's like two patches ago.
Well, given I only had really played it extensively at release,
Yeah.
then
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is part of the Dark Forest type thing. It's actually worse armor than Troll Hide, but it gives you a bonus to archery.
and can you get it earlier than the troll armor? Or?
But at the same time.
Okay, so it's really just like depending on what type of build you want.
Yeah, yeah.
It's also like what
Uh-oh.
pops up for areas to explore, right?
Uh-oh. We've got a skeleton surprise going on.
Make sure they don't trash the beehives.
Or come on.
So do they have to make their way all the way across your little bridge in order to get to your place?
They're coming across the water. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Well, yeah, it's a surprise.
Oh my god. Will you guys follow me some other place? Will you follow me over here? 'Cause I'm getting pretty tired of fighting there.
Yeah, you're gonna damage your building.
They're gonna make me frickin' City of Heroes them. They're gonna shoot me from a distance and make me pull around a corner.
Paragon 'em, Paul.
Yeah. Hey, want some more of this? Get away from the wall. Oh my god.
Okay, so just rolling back to the part that I missed. Where did you find chickens? Oh, they're going. Oh, they better not go for the pigs. Kick their asses.
The skeletons, they were all going for the pigs. So, oh man. There's the pigs. They look like they're okay. I see no babies, which means that they're probably hungry. Oh, hey, this is what I was going to show you here. This is all raspberries here. You'll see it in a second. All right, so they're fed. Another skeleton surprise? What the hell, man? All right, that's it.
You know, the downside with the skeleton surprise, they're easy to fight, but you just get bones. And after a while, like, how many bones do you need?
Just one, usually.
Giggity. Who else but Paul?
Oh, that Quagmire. All right. Yeah, so there's a lot of bones. Wait a minute. It's centering on the house. Why is it centering on the house?
Because they're all trying to attack your house?
They're supposed to find me, though. That's why when you have an attack, you run out of your building and away from it. So they don't destroy it. Alright.
Does that mean they're over there destroying your building?
Well, they left now. So I did find the vendor.
Mm-hmm. Do you need to take your hammer and repair any of the areas near where you were fighting?
I don't know. So the vendor actually has eggs.
Oh, so that's how you got chickens.
Yeah. 1,500 for
Gotcha.
eggs.
And then how do you incubate them?
It's basically the same category as what you need for shelter or what you need to sleep. So you need to have a roof over the head and a fire.
Mm-hmm.
He does have another question for you, Christina. What do you put in a fermenter?
Yeah.
What do you
I
mean?
thought
what
it
do you
was
put in a
honey.
fermenter? Yeah, you have to have honey and then various ingredients depending on what you're trying to brew.
Look at all the chickens. Look at the chicky wickies. Wait, where's all the frickin' seeds?
Why is your house so smoky?
It's foggy out right now.
Oh.
Where's my carrot seeds?
Oh my goodness, they're all different colors and everything.
Any silkies?
I think that, that doesn't look like it.
Zach, do you still have chickens?
No.
Wait, do I have seeds in here? I don't have seeds
When
in here.
we not that we retired the farm, but essentially once we moved away from that and worked with Mofka,
Mm-hmm.
we don't have any other animals other than our dogs.
Yeah. It does simplify things for sure.
So, like, what is an easy... They don't give you an idea of the recipes unless you actually have the recipe.
Yep. So,
I have...
okay. Where are you trying to go to the swamp?
I just want to make something. I don't care what it is.
So, honey,
Yes, dear.
thistle.
What? Thistle?
Yeah. You
Okay.
can make some poison resist if you're going to the swamp and going in crypts.
I'm just going to take all this stuff on me and... Let me see if it lets me make something. Don't have any processable items. That's been the message I've been getting.
So, are you saying it won't show you the recipe unless you have every single ingredient now?
I don't know.
Because it used to show you the recipe when you had partials.
I hit it on empty fermenters. It says I don't have any processable items.
Yeah, because you have to have a cauldron first.
I have a cauldron.
So go to the cauldron. You need all that stuff in your inventory. Put it back. Put it back.
Oh, I have to make a base?
Yes.
Well, thank you for saying yes! Stamina regen looks pretty good. That's the part I was missing.
Yeah, it's the two-step process for all of it. So you have to go to the cauldron, and then like there's different mead-based options. Yep.
Some deer stew, huh? I have craft from chest going, so... Rather than have to have everything on me all the time. If I got it somewhere nearby, I can craft with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I needed.
Yep.
Mead beer. Mead base, alright. That goes here. Alright, that'll work.
Wait. Yeah, then you put it in the fermenter.
What are you waiting?
Oh, I have like a minute delay from you.
Yeah,
I saw you exiting a door first.
I was closing the door.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, today I brought packages in. And, in the front door. And then had to go get the kids immediately after. And then had to call my neighbor and be like, did I completely close my front door? Because it's so windy right now that if it's not latched, like I have to lock it in order for it to stay latched with the wind because of the direction it comes in. And she calls me back. She's just like, no, it's open. She's like, Charlie was just hanging out on the couch looking out the door. He didn't go anywhere. He's just watching. Just watching.
Well, he's keeping an eye on the house.
Yeah. So they went and they came in. Ramona came in, closed the front door, turned the latch, and then went out the side door because that one auto-locked.
Did you break something while she was in there?
No. Not this time.
It's out of character. Alright. I don't know why I didn't get any carrot seeds. Don't you get carrot seeds? Carrot seeds from carrots? You just get carrots.
You have to plant carrots in order to get carrot seeds. If you planted carrot seeds, you're only going to get carrots.
Oh. Uh-huh. Boom.
So you have to cycle them. and I usually wind up like splitting it. There's a certain ratio where, because you get more seeds than you do carrots. So like for every carrot you plant, you get like three seeds. So there's a ratio when you're planting the field
Well,
of
I
how
need
many
seeds
carrots to
because
plant
the
to
chickens eat
regen your
seeds.
stock.
Chickens eat seeds.
Oh, the
So
chickens eat the seeds?
yeah.
Oh.
Yep. So I don't care if there's too many seeds.
Yeah, you should be able to get seeds from carrots, and then once you go to the swamp, from turnips.
Rutabagas.
All right, there we go. Perfect. See, I have the beehives are set to hold up to 20.
Uh-huh. Well, your lines look decently symmetric. Your crop lines.
I mean, that's kind of a weird compliment, but okay.
Well, it's more of a vision compliment.
All right. So if I want to stop them from making more chickens, I need to turn off the fire.
And if you turn off the fire, you'll just get eggs.
Right. There's a practical limit. I'm sure that they'd stop breeding at a certain density in here too, just like pigs do.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that density is, but I'm sure that it's there. Yeah. So anyhow, this is the house.
Yeah, how they animated all the chicken motion. Their little tails move up and down and everything. And the feathers. They're actually quite detailed.
I figured at some point in time we would most likely be in the game at the same time, so I made a point of trying to... we'll see in a second here.
Mm-hmm.
I built the ladders into the water because we've had moments where I swear you're going to drown.
You know, you have one day where you just keep running the same path back into the swamp naked. And everyone remembers.
I wasn't even there for it. That was not even me.
It was Isabel. It was hilarious, though. Why are you the most bold when you have on absolutely nothing? Because I got nothing to lose.
Except skill. Every time you die, you lose skill.
You know, I never think about that part because it always feels so intangible to me.
That's why you can't swim.
I can't swim. I died too many times. Help!
It comes out as and I'm like, how come you can jump so high? It's because look, there's a fish on top of the rock there. Fish. Or you know, it takes too many shots, or to kill the troll, or I can't block things, or you know, it's a one of those spirals where if you die enough to something, you don't have no skill in it anymore. Anyhow, I have this is not a very good city. That's not a city at all.
That looks like what the marsh looks like right now. I guess oh Zach, the marsh way through the Rachel Carson Reserve in Scarborough,
Yep.
2 to 4 feet of water.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
All of Route 1's blocked off. And a big section of OOB Main Street flooded and took away people's porches and stuff too. We crazy down here in the south. It's all water everywhere.
All right. Well, I was only going to stream for 2 hours tonight, so we're pretty much done. I have to go clean the pizza off of the rug.
Was any of that salvageable at all?
Some of it was. I mean, the toppings mostly weren't, but, you know, I could eat the crust.
What happened?
Frozen
He
pizza
flipped.
accident. It was all based on the fact that I couldn't feel my feet, and I couldn't see couldn't really feel my hands from being outside and shoveling all day. And I'm like, you know, I don't feel like making anything, so let's throw this frozen pizza in the oven. I got it out, and my hands were still fairly numb. And I managed to cut it just fine, perfectly actually. It was perfectly done, and then it was crust up on the carpet. And I'm thinking, yeah, you know, I wasn't hungry anyhow. People eat too much food. All right, I'm gonna make my fish. Hello, raw fish. Meat-based minor stamina? No, I just want to make raw fish. Oh wait, so I process the fish first, and then I cook the fish? Is that how it works?
What do you mean?
Well, I
It
just
should
took the
process when you
fish.
pull it into inventory.
Oh yeah, there it is. So you have to actually use the pot first on regular fish.
Are you making fish wraps or something?
No, I'm just making baked fish. You can get like, you know, a dozen fish just running along the shore somewhere. Alright. That's it. What's going on there? There's something on top of the roof.
What's in your inventory slot 3? Is that your shield?
Yeah.
What kind of shield is that?
I think it's silver. What is going on here? There's something underneath this section of roof.
Do you say roof or roof?
Not a dog. It was wind. Oh my god. It looked like there was something underneath it. All right. What the hell? So then how do I have it set so that the fires keep on burning. So really the only way for me to get rid of that fire is to reclaim it. Yeah, I can do that. We'll let them grow first. Anyhow, the little section of bridging from rock to rock out there,
Uh-huh.
I died twice. The first time I tried to come down from
Really?
the rock, from the entryway, with my 0 swimming skill. So eventually I got to the low tide and I actually managed to make it from rock to rock to get out there. I'm thinking, well, that's going to kill me a bunch of times. And so I just ended up building this up. It's not very elegant. That's right.
Some solutions-based thinking.
I'm decorated for Christmas.
I saw the tree upstairs.
Yeah, and you gotta look at you'll catch up in the stream in just a second.
Did you buy the Santa hat too?
I have the Santa hat. The Santa hat you could also get from the vendor.
Trader?
Yep, the trader.
Yeah. The root armor creeps me out.
But it adds 15 to archery. Oh, there's something else. Yeah, I'd say the heartburn's getting pretty good.
No, I have a person pressing against my diaphragm. I can't really help it.
Wasn't
Tell
blaming
them
you
to
for
stop.
it. Wasn't blaming you for it.
Zach, I've tried to telling. It listens.
Oh! Sorry, I didn't get what you meant at first, because I'm an idiot.
It's okay.
Sorry, my first reaction to everything isn't, oh, she must be clearly talking about the child. You know, if someone came up to me and they were like, oh, man, I'm dying, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, it's because you're pregnant, so...
I never feel like I'm dying.
Clearly you have the worst STD ever, baby.
I've heard that it's actually something that's something you inherit. That if your parents didn't have any kids, that you're not likely to have any either.
Right, not unless you had a very friendly mailman.
I'm just gonna take this rock. I'm gonna throw it out. Oh, I couldn't skip it. That's a shame. All right, I'm turning in. Anyhow, the server is gonna be. I'm just gonna leave the server up and running. So, if you guys want to take a look at it, feel free. Not the anything you don't want. Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Are you gonna leave the server or bring it?
I don't know. I guess either way. I mean, the server is about 3 inches by 3 inches. So,
What are you running it on?
on a Nook, an Intel Nook.
Oh, right, you had said that earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. It's using a whopping like 17 watts of power. It's pretty amazing what it can do. But yeah, it's all Wi-Fi too, so I can put it pretty much anywhere. Alright, well I think this was just for us tonight. So I'm gonna shut down ye olde stream.
Mm-hmm.
And but you catches this later. I hope you had a great Christmas.